Ever pondered what might be happening beneath the ground you walk on every day? Well, allow us to take you on an intriguing journey into an unseen world of mystery, a hidden universe teeming with life right beneath our feet. Imagine a thriving society of microorganisms, a bustling metropolis of bacteria, fungi, and other microscopic life forms. This is the soil microbiome, a world that might be invisible to the human eye, but plays a colossal role in our planet's health. These tiny organisms are not just inhabitants of the soil. They are the unsung heroes of our ecosystem. They help break down organic materials, recycle nutrients, and even aid in the growth of plants. But their role extends far beyond the local garden or field. These microscopic workers play a crucial part in global climate models. How? Let's delve a bit deeper. The activities of these microorganisms have a significant impact on the regulation of carbon fluxes. Now, you might be wondering what carbon fluxes are. Simply put, carbon flux is the flow of carbon from one carbon pool, such as a forest or an ocean, to another, like the atmosphere, due to processes such as photosynthesis, respiration, and decomposition. This flow of carbon is a vital part of the Earth's carbon cycle, and these microorganisms are the unseen regulators of this cycle. As they break down organic materials, they release carbon dioxide back into the atmosphere. This process is a natural part of the carbon cycle and is essential for maintaining the balance of carbon on our planet. However, with the rise of global temperatures, this balance could potentially be disrupted. So as the temperatures rise, what happens to these microscopic life forms? That's the question that scientists are trying to answer, and their findings might just shift our understanding of the global carbon cycle and its relationship to Earth's climate. But more on that in the next part of our journey. Imagine a long-dormant giant suddenly waking up. That's what's happening deep within our soils. As global temperatures steadily rise, a slumbering world of bacteria previously held in check by cooler climates is stirring to life. This awakening of microorganisms could potentially complicate the already complex issue of climate change, and here's why. The Earth's soil is not just dirt. It's a bustling metropolis of microorganisms that play a significant role in regulating carbon fluxes. These tiny creatures have a big job. They help break down materials in the soil, releasing carbon dioxide in the process. This is a natural part of the global carbon cycle, but it's a process that's being disrupted by rising temperatures. As the globe warms, the activity of these microorganisms increases, particularly in soils at higher latitudes where cooler temperatures once kept these microbes in check. We're seeing an increase in microbial activity. The result? The carbon stocks within these soils, which are especially rich in these regions, are becoming more susceptible to decomposition. And decomposition means the release of more carbon into the atmosphere. But there's a twist. Recent research suggests that it's not just the accelerated growth of existing microbes we need to worry about. The primary mechanism causing this higher carbon release is the activation of dormant bacteria, which are now waking up due to warmer temperatures. It's like kicking over a rock and finding an unexpected anthill beneath. This new understanding represents a significant shift in how scientists view microbial activity in our soil and its role in the global carbon cycle. It's not just about quantity, but also about diversity. The warmer soils harbour a greater variety of active microbes, adding another layer of complexity to this issue. So, what does all this mean for our planet? Simply put, as more microorganisms awaken with rising temperatures, the carbon stocks within our soils could be increasingly decomposed, leading to more carbon released into our atmosphere, further contributing to global warming. But how did scientists discover these hidden changes? A team of researchers at the University of Vienna decided to delve into this enigmatic underworld. Their journey led them to uncover fascinating, yet potentially alarming, revelations about the soil's microbiome and its relationship with our planet's climate. The study was conducted at the university's Center for Microbiology and Environmental Systems Science. This team of dedicated scientists sought to understand the impact of rising global temperatures on the microbial life within the Earth's soil. Their findings have reshaped our understanding of the soil's microbiome and its role in the global carbon cycle. Previous assumptions suggested that the release of carbon into the atmosphere was driven by the accelerated growth of existing microbes due to warmer temperatures. However, the University of Vienna study presented a different narrative. The researchers discovered that the primary mechanism behind carbon release was not the acceleration of existing microbial life, but rather the awakening of dormant bacteria. These bacteria, which had been inactive for potentially thousands of years, are now coming to life due to the warming temperatures. Lead author of the study, Professor Andreas Richter, emphasized the significance of this finding. He pointed out that soils are the planet's most significant supply of organic carbon. The microorganisms within them govern the Earth's carbon cycle as they break down materials, releasing carbon dioxide in the process. The study's second lead author, Dennis Metzer, PhD, noted that increased microbial growth was evident in areas that had seen over half a century of consistent soil warming. Interestingly, the growth rates of microbes in these warmer soils were indistinguishable from those at normal temperatures. The key difference, he noted, was bacterial diversity. Warmer soils hosted a much greater variety of active microbes. The team's discoveries were made possible through the collection of soil cores and the application of state-of-the-art isotope probing capabilities. This innovative approach allowed them to explore the mystery of soil's microbiomes in unprecedented detail. This discovery, however, raises significant concerns. As more dormant bacteria awaken and contribute to the carbon cycle, the implications for our planet's climate could be profound. The awakening of these microorganisms triggers a chain reaction known as the soil carbon-climate feedback. This feedback loop is a key concern for researchers studying the effects of climate change. You see, as the Earth's temperature rises, more of these previously dormant bacteria wake up. As they become active, they begin to break down the organic matter in the soil, releasing carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. This process contributes to a significant proportion of the carbon dioxide emissions that drive global warming. The more the temperature rises, the more bacteria wake up, the more carbon dioxide they release. And the more carbon dioxide they release, the more the temperature rises. It's a self-perpetuating cycle, one that could potentially escalate the already worrying trends of global warming. A team of scientists, led by Professor Andreas Richter, took their research to the cold soils of Iceland. They sought to study this soil carbon-climate feedback in action. In areas where soil temperatures had been consistently higher for over 50 years, they observed increased microbial growth. Intriguingly, the growth rates of these microbes in warmer soils were indistinguishable from those in soils at normal temperatures. The key difference lay not in the quantity, but the diversity of the bacteria. Warmer soils housed a greater variety of active microbes, each contributing to the release of carbon dioxide. Through the collection of soil cores and the application of cutting-edge isotope probing capabilities, the team was able to gain unprecedented insights into the invisible world beneath our feet. Their findings represent a major shift in how scientists view microbial activity in our soil and the role these organisms play in the global carbon cycle. But the team didn't stop there. They ventured further into this black box of climate modelling. Tackling climate change requires understanding all its aspects, including the complexity of soil microbiomes. As we delve deeper into the study carried out by the University of Vienna, we find that the findings not only reveal a significant shift in microbial activity, but also contribute to a broader understanding of soil microbiomes and their response to climate change. The awakening of dormant bacteria due to warming temperatures, the resulting increase in microbial activity, and the subsequent impact on carbon stocks have all been observed. One of the most intriguing discoveries was the increased bacterial diversity in warmer soils. It's as if these soils, once limited by cooler temperatures, are now flourishing with life, introducing a wide variety of active microbes. This diversity could potentially influence the rate of carbon decomposition and the release of carbon into the atmosphere. These findings stand as a testament to the intricate relationship between the climate and the world beneath our feet, reminding us that the climate puzzle is far from being fully solved. The study's revelations about soil microbiomes challenge previous assumptions about the mechanisms of carbon release and point towards a more complex understanding of global warming. In essence, the research underscores the role of soil microbiomes as a black box in climate modelling. This is not a black box in the sense of something mysterious or inscrutable, but rather as a crucial component of the climate system that we are only now beginning to understand in more detail. The awakening of these dormant bacteria and the subsequent changes in soil microbiomes could have far-reaching implications for our climate models. These findings are not just about understanding the hidden world beneath us, but also about refining our approach towards tackling the global climate crisis. The more we learn about these soil microbiomes and their intricate relationship with the climate, the more accurately we can predict and potentially mitigate the impacts of global warming. These findings shed light on a previously overlooked aspect of climate change, offering new insights and challenges as we strive to protect our planet.